Hey there, everybody. Good morning. Hey, I'm just getting everything situated. So just give me 1 second and we will get started. All right, so if you guys can hear me, if you can just give me a little comment in the comments tracker there. I've got this little piece of hair that decided it wanted to stick up this morning. I'm just gonna fix this and we can get going. So I'm just getting back from Destin, Florida. I was at my leadership retreat over the past couple of days, and maybe you have been following me on social media and you've been following my trip, and you're probably wondering what the heck I was doing down there in Florida with a bunch of girls. Actually, there was about 100 of us to be exact, and I was hosting a leadership retreat. Something that I absolutely love doing, and I started to do about a year into my business. I saw the importance of getting together with my teammates that were all over the United States to do some training and development, but also just relationship building, because a lot of what we do is virtual. And it's just really nice to be able to get together and mastermind, share ideas, talk about our goals, talk about our vision for our business, and be able to just sort of develop these great relationships that have actually carried on, over the course of the past 4 years, right? So anyways, I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about the trips and the retreats, but here's the scoop. I like this to kind of be informal. I don't want it to be super stuffy. I want it to be a place where you can ask questions about coaching. So I would love to hear from you guys. Are you people that are already coaches? Are you somebody that is interested in coaching and you've been following my journey? You've been following me on social media, whether it's Snapchat or Instagram or Facebook or my like page or my blog or YouTube, right? Have you been following me and you're just really interested in the lifestyle and what coaching is all about and what we do? Are you somebody that just is interested in health and fitness? You've done a Beachbody fitness program before, you've gotten great results, and you want to pay it forward? Are you looking at this just for a business opportunity, or are you looking at this for accountability? Are you not sure what it is that you want to do with coaching, but it sounds interesting, so you're just kind of checking it out to see if it would be a good fit for you? So I would love if you could just take some time in that little chat bar there and just sort of give me the scoop on what it is that you are interested in when it comes to coaching. All right. So, and then number 2, let me just introduce myself. So my name is Melanie Mitro, and I am a Superstar Diamond 3 Beachbody coach, which means I am 15 Star Diamond in 3 business centers. It means I have at least 45 diamonds total, which means I have a lot of leadership on my team. I am one of 3 people who has achieved that rank in the entire company. I have been an elite coach for the past 4 years. I've been in the top 10 of Team Beachbody for the past 3 years. I am the 2014 and 2015 top coach, and I'm currently in the running to be the top coach again. And when I say top coach, I guess I should say top team. The dream team is the top team, because being a top coach doesn't mean I can sell a lot of products or I can sell a lot of programs or sign a lot of coaches. It really means that I've created a system that I have duplicated, and that goes system as far as training my team. We are very successful in the sense that we have a great way to get new coaches started right. We have a great coach training university. At each stage of your business, as you progress, I've created sort of a guide for you, along with calls and trainings and lots of mentoring. And so we are the top team because we not only have a vision, but we implement that vision very successfully. And that has given us that title, right? I'm also a member of the Coach Advisory Board, which means I'm part of a group of people that goes and we give input on decisions that the company is making. We get to really have a voice for the network and help to try to make things run seamlessly in the business. And so I'm all those things. I have all these accolades. I get to stand on stage. I get to present at events, and I love public speaking. And that's weird to say that now, because if I were to tell you that 5 years ago, my life looked very different. 5 years ago, I had just had my second son, Bryce. So he was 6 months old. Landon was a little over 2. I had left my full-time job as the director of an early intervention program to be a stay-at-home mom. I have my master's degree in special education. I have my undergrad degree in psychology. I live in a little town of Mars, Pennsylvania, and social media was not even on my radar, right? So marketing, network marketing, none of this. None of this was even something that I had ever considered before. But what happened was I needed a solution to my weight issue. I had gained 30 pounds after having the boys. I had it worked out in about 3 years, and we were on a very tight fixed income, a single family income. And I was looking for a very cheap way to get in shape. And my now coach actually was somebody that I just was friends with on Facebook. Her husband and my husband knew each other from high school, and she invited me to join a challenge group. At that time, I couldn't afford to buy a product, a program, or Shakeology. So I borrowed Insanity from a neighbor down the street, and I joined her challenge group. And she did not make me buy Shakeology at that time. And so over the course of the next 60 days of being a part of the Summer Slim Down Challenge, I realized that this worked. I realized that if you follow the program from beginning to end, just like it's laid out. I mean, I love that each program comes with a program manual, a nutrition guide. I love that I could cross off the boxes. Day 1 is done. Day 2 is done. I love that I had a group to check into, this closed online support group, this accountability group. It was like my secret sauce. Like, I loved having other women to just bounce ideas off of. And so for me, I realized that this environment was a place that I thrived. And I wanted nothing more than to share that with other people. And maybe like some of you listening to this call right now, your coach maybe has asked you multiple times or has planted that in seed and said, I think you'd be really good at this. And that's what my coach did. She kept saying, Melanie, I think you'd be an awesome coach. And I kept going, I don't even know what Beachbody is. I don't know what the company is. She kept sending me material and videos to watch, and I kept thinking to myself, I think I could be good at this. I do think that this is something that I would like to do. And as the wheels started turning, I started to think about, I could write a blog. I could talk about what clean eating is. I could talk about fitness motivation. I could talk about obstacles and overcoming a plateau, and how to get in enough water every day. And what are the things that I swap out food-wise so that I don't feel like I'm being deprived, you know? So I felt like I could teach people how to live a healthier lifestyle because I was doing that already in my own life. And so I started running a challenge group when I signed up to be a coach. And that was really where my story started. I was shy. I am shy. I'm a very introverted person. You know, I thrive in small group settings where there's not a lot of people. And although you see me at these big events on social media, I love my comfort zone. My comfort zone is my family, and they are first. I had to Google search what network marketing was. I had to Google search what a pyramid scheme was because people told me when I signed up that that's what I was doing. I was joining a pyramid scheme. I was part of that scam. And my husband even told me that it wasn't going to work and that I was going to fail at it. And so, you know what? I just had this feeling in my gut that I was going to be good at this, that I was going to make this a success. And I didn't know how, I didn't know what way. I didn't have a big following. I just knew that I was going to make it happen. All right. So what happened was I put my head down and I started writing. I started posting pictures. I started sharing recipes and tips and mindset, things that were helping me have that positive mindset on my Facebook page, on my personal Facebook page. And because I was determined to be successful, because I put my head down and I said, you know what, I don't know how, but I'm going to figure it out. Google has been my best friend. I've Google searched everything. I've asked a million questions. I have been able to build a very successful business in 5 years. A business that now has allowed us to pay off all of our debt. We were going to have to pay for Landon's, or for my college education until Landon went off to college himself, would have been our last student loan payment. We were living in a townhouse. We had no plans of moving to a home at that time because it wasn't in the cards. We did not have the income to be able to upgrade to a new house. There was no fluff. There was no vacations. There was nothing. And so over the past 5 years, we've paid off those student loans. We've paid off our house. We've bought 2 new houses since we have started this business. We moved from a townhouse to a house and now to our second home, which I consider my dream house. We have saved for our kids' college educations, and we're living a more than comfortable life where our needs are met. And I did this from my house. I did this from my kitchen table, the couch, when my boys were napping in the afternoon or when they went to bed at night. I've built this business around my family. I've done it in a way where I've had to make sacrifices. Of course, I've worked hard. It wasn't easy, but I love helping people. I love when that moment when I see it click for people that I'm helping them make a positive change. And that feeling is my high. That's what gets me out of bed in the morning, to know that I can make an impact, that my income is a direct reflection of the impact that I'm making. And if I want to grow my income, I need to have a bigger impact. And so for me, I was willing to be teachable. I was willing to learn anything because I wanted to make an impact on people. And so, that's just the bottom line. You don't need to have a background in marketing, or you don't even need to have a big social media following. I mean, heck, I have coaches that have never even had a Facebook account until they became a coach. You just have to have the drive and the determination to want to be successful. And you have to love Beachbody fitness programs. You have to drink Shakeology. You have to be a product of the product, because the only way to be successful at something is to be passionate about it. I mean, if you're passionate about selling flowers, then you're going to be successful. If you are passionate about selling cars, that's going to shine through. People will be attracted to you. So I'm passionate about health and fitness, about clean eating. Beachbody is my avenue to be able to share that with others. That's creating the income for my family. All right, so let's talk about this. How many of you have never heard of Beachbody before? Anybody never heard of Beachbody before? Let me just read these comments over here. All right, so Beachbody was founded in 1998 by John Congdon and Carl Deichler, right? So they founded this company. And if you see Beachbody on TV, on the infomercials, that's the infomercial business. They do the direct marketing, the direct sales right through the TV, through Amazon, through other avenues. But then also they realized that through creating their website and through having these message boards, that people were starting to help one another out. And they thought, oh my gosh, like these people are helping each other. This peer-to-peer support is starting to happen. And maybe we should create something where people can help one another out. And at that time, they had P90X and TurboFire. They were starting to develop programs like Insanity, Schleem Extreme. Shakeology came around about 5 years ago now is when Shakeology came around. And so they have all these programs from beginner to intermediate to advanced level. We now have the yoga retreat. We now have Beachbody on demand. You can stream your workouts. There are nutritional supplements that are backed by the Ironman brand, and the Hydrate, the Energize, the Recover formula. And so Beachbody really is working towards being your one-stop shop. Fitness apparel, nutrition and fitness, all that great stuff, right? And so Beachbody created the network, and what they did was they joined the two together, and they said, all right, we're going to match people that have had great success with the programs up with people who are just starting, and that's peer-to-peer support. And we're going to pay those coaches, the people that are helping other people, for helping people get results, for signing them up, for getting them started, through walking them through the program from beginning to end. And that became the network marketing. Team Beachbody has the network marketing side, and that is what we do as coaches. So we earn an income through our direct sales, but then also as our team begins to grow. And when I say team, it means that your team is somebody that you bring on because they themselves have gotten great results, and now they want to go pay that forward to somebody else. And that is how you create a team that is also in line with the mission of helping people achieve healthy and fulfilling lives. All right. So what is a Beachbody coach? If I were to, and maybe I'll just do a little screen share here, and I'll just share with you my screen, and hopefully you guys can see it. If for any reason you can't see this, if you guys can just tell me, let me know if you can see this. It says, what is a coach? You guys just kind of give me that scoop there. All right. So what is a coach? I think this is very important for you to realize. So many people are like, I can't be a coach. I'm not at my goal weight. And when people tell me that, I'm like, it's okay. You don't have to be at your goal weight. You do not, thank you, guys. Thank you so much for letting me know that you can see this. You don't have to be at your goal weight. You don't have to be, a fitness expert. You don't have to be a personal trainer. You don't have to be a nutritionist. You don't necessarily have to be at your goal weight. You are a normal person that has flaws. I mean, I sometimes eat ice cream and I drink a glass of wine. I make mistakes, but I am a masterpiece in progress. I want to be healthy. I want to be successful, and I'm dedicated to helping others. And I'm motivated and driven to see you succeed. I drink Shakeology. I do the workouts every day, and I lead by example. So if you were to look at, coaches, right? If you go to Coach Summit, you realize that there are coaches that are in their 20s. There are coaches that are in their 50s and 60s. There are coaches that are male. There are coaches that are female. There are coaches that have that are vegan, that are paleo, that are clean eating, that follow the 80-20 rule. You're going to find people that like to do yoga and some people that like to do high intensity cardio. You will see people that like to that participate in triathlons and mud runs. I mean, we are all different shapes and sizes, and there is a coach out there for everyone. For everyone. And our goal is to inspire people to live a healthy and fulfilling life. All right. And so whenever you think about the business too, and I see Sam, you're saying, how can I join this pyramid scheme? And I'm just going to tell you right now, you need to Google a pyramid scheme, because a pyramid scheme is illegal. And the FDA actually goes and they regulate companies like Beachbody. And there's the Network Marketing Association. And so if there is no transaction of goods and services, if there's no buying and selling of a product or a program, then they would shut you down. And so I did my research because, of course, Sam questioned me just like you might be questioning me right now. And so when I realized, you know what, a pyramid scheme would mean that you're just signing coaches and you don't really care about the fact that they're not getting results, or you're not really focused on the product, but you just want to sign coaches. And the person at the top is always at the top. And you know what? That's not the case at all. Our main focus is helping people achieve healthy and fulfilling lives. I want to see you succeed. When you sign up with me, I'm going to put you into a support and accountability group. We're going to do a program from beginning to end. We are going to make sure that you get the results as long as you're doing X, Y, and Z and you're showing up and you're participating. Right? And so, when people give me that objection, a lot of times it's because they don't actually know what a pyramid is. They haven't done their research, or they've listened to YouTube videos of disgruntled people that didn't have success because they weren't consistent. They weren't showing up. They weren't doing the business activities to build an actual business. And it's no different than opening a brick and mortar business. It's just that you are working virtually. Right? You think about if you were to open a restaurant, you would have to go out, you would have to hang flyers, you would have to hire employees, you would have to run sales and promotions and ads and do a big grand opening, and you would have to have people come in. You would have to ask for referrals. You maybe would give away coupons to people to come back for more. And that's the same thing that we do as Beachbody coaches. It's just that we use the platform of Facebook or Instagram to talk about the success, to share people's stories, and to run our Beachbody business. So I hope that, Sam, that answers that question and helps you out. All right. So as we move on, what does a Beachbody coach do? A Beachbody coach is somebody that runs online accountability and support groups. We run sometimes some free groups. We provide motivation. We can do face-to-face workouts. So we call them fit clubs, where we get together, we bring our laptops, or we play the workouts up on the TV, and we work out together. And then we usually stay afterwards and we talk about any obstacles or struggles that we're having, and we troubleshoot with each other. These online accountability and support groups are called challenge groups. And these challenge groups are great because each person starts on the same day. I have what is called a preseason, and basically we set goals that are realistic to your health and fitness goals. And then from there, I help you kind of make a meal plan and navigate the nutrition guide. And each day I provide you with either a recipe or a tip, or ways to handle late night temptations, or hey, here's a healthy swap for ice cream, or instead of putting cream and sugar in your coffee, try honey, and try some almond milk creamer, right? And so those are things that you can do to help your customers have the best success possible. And so as a Beachbody coach, this is what we do. I have created challenge group guides where I've basically created 6-week and 30 days and free groups that I give to my coaches, and I teach them how to do what I do. And here's just a few examples of people who've had great results in the challenge groups. But I love it because we're matching people up with fitness and the nutrition and the support, and they're having success. Where if you think about going to the gym, to me, I never saw the importance. I never had success at going to the gym because I would go for a week. I would run on the elliptical. I'd do a couple of sets of weights, but I never knew if what I was doing was working. And most of the time I left the gym and got ice cream or came home and ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And so I was lacking the accountability. I was lacking the nutrition. I was lacking the program. And so for people like me, it worked out perfectly because I needed it all laid out with somebody to hold me accountable. So that's what a Beachbody coach does. And the good part is don't expect that when you sign up to be a coach, you just have to figure it out and know exactly what you need to do at the beginning. We'll actually teach you through our coach training university, right? So let's talk about what a challenge group is. I talked to you a little bit about that. How does it work? It's a closed online accountability group. So everybody in that group is in a private group. Nobody but the members of the group can see what's being posted. And you know what? I found people to join my group by sharing on social media. So number one, when I became a coach, I made a launch post, and I posted actually a picture of me. I was about 60 days into my transformation. I had only lost 11 out of the 30 plus pounds I had lost, but I put together this post and I talked about my experience and how much I was loving challenge groups, how much they had changed my life, and what a difference it had made for me. And so I made this post and invited people to join alongside of me. And so people started to comment and tell me, congratulations, you look great, you're doing a great job. And I just started reaching out to people, and I would just thank them. Thank you so much for commenting on my posts. Thank you so much for giving me that support. If you would ever love to join me in an accountability group, I'm starting one this month on October 3rd. I would love to have you as a part of it, right? And so that's where the conversation started. And then every day I would show up and I would say to myself, all right, I'm struggling today. I'm tired. I don't want to drag myself out of bed. And I would find motivational quotes on Pinterest or on Google, and I'd post them on my wall. And I would say, you know what? Today's a struggle. I don't feel like getting out of bed today, but I just know that I will feel so much better after I'm done with this workout. So I'm pushing play. I'm forcing myself to do it because I know that I'm a better mom when I'm done with my workouts. And then maybe at lunchtime, we're running around and we're crazy. And I take a picture of my Shakeology and I say, this is the easiest meal of the day. When the rest of my life is crazy and I don't have time to think about myself and I need to get kids out the door to school or picked up from preschool, I know that I can count on Shakeology to keep me going. I know that this is one meal a day I don't have to think about, that I just throw it in the blender, blend it up, and out the door I go. And then maybe at night I talk about late night temptations and late night cravings, and I post about, okay, cookie dough Greek yogurt. Hey guys, if you're struggling with late night snacking and you're trying to stay accountable and you want to be healthy, try having this recipe instead of ice cream. Even my kids love the cookie dough Greek yogurt. That's how you share versus sell. But if you just get on Facebook and you just send everybody a private message, or you just start spamming people, then you're selling. Then you're not really doing your job. But when you actually go out there and share what's working for you, you will begin to attract other people to you. All right, so hopefully that answers that question. All right, Dennis, yes, I do run free groups. But I run challenge groups, but I only run 1 week free groups. Once a month, I do all of my challenge groups regular, right? All right, so when it comes to coaching, how do you actually make money as a coach? And this is a big question. So number one, you earn a 25% commission from everything that's purchased through your site. So Shakeology, you get a commission on, the challenge packs, on the supplements, on all the fitness apparel, on Beachbody On Demand. So as a coach, everybody that makes a purchase through your site, you earn a commission. You also earn a flat commission for the challenge packs. So you get like $40, $50, $60 per challenge pack. You also, once you start advancing in the business and you start to attract and invite and sign up people that are excited about running the business as well, you can earn cycle bonuses, matching bonuses, quarterly and star diamond bonuses. So there's lots of opportunities for growth. There are benchmarks you can shoot for that can help you to increase your income. And you also, as a coach, get a 25% discount on all products purchased. So you will find that there are some people out there that have no interest in building a business, but they just want to get a 25% discount because they love Shakeology, they love the programs, and it's giving them great results, but they just don't want to, they don't want to do the business, and that's fine. Well, you know, you are more than welcome to, you know, be a coach for the discount only, and there's never any obligation to sell. You know, we also get a lot of cool rewards. So I actually just posted on my Facebook page just a little bit ago about going on a trip next week to California. Because I achieved the rank of Superstar Diamond, Beachbody does a rewards trip where they fly myself and my husband out to California for a first class trip. We get to have some leadership training from a guest speaker. We get to have dinner and mastermind sessions with the executives at Beachbody. But it's a way for, yes, it's a reward, but I'm getting something out of it. I am getting training. I'm enriching my business and things that I can then bring back to my coaches and share with them to help them grow their businesses. Also, for helping people every single month, we achieve things like we are able to go on what's called a Success Club trip. So we went on a cruise. We've gone to Cancun. We're going to, I think it's Punta Cana next year. And so there's all sorts of trips that you can earn for helping other people. And so when you set your sights on helping 3 to 5 people every single month, you can begin to earn rewards like that too. There's also the Coach Summit that we have every year, which is our large training. There's also Elite 10 trips and leadership. So there are so many opportunities for you to be able to get rewarded for doing your job. I mean, how many of you don't get any kind of rewards right now? I mean, how many of you don't get any sort of bonus or raise, or you don't ever get a pat on the back for a job well done? I mean, I can't tell you how many people are like, man, it's so nice that you're appreciated. So nice that people recognize your hard work and that it's paying off. And Beachbody does an excellent job of making sure that that is the case. All right, so what is the dream team? We are a group of coaches. There are over 400,000 coaches in the network, which always leads to the question, is the market saturated? No, the market's not saturated, right? So Kendra is a 1-star, 2-star diamond coach, and she is somebody that is in her 40s. She is rocking her business with kids in high school. I have coaches that are, again, in their 50s and 60s that have grandchildren. I have coaches that are not married yet. They're, you know, our team is just made up of men and women and doctors and lawyers and stay-at-home moms and people that are in the military and lawyers. I mean, we just are a group of coaches that are passionate. I mean, truly passionate about running challenge groups and helping people get results. I mean, the business to us is amazing and we love the business opportunity, but we feel like we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the fact that we get to change people's lives every single day. And so I feel like as coaches, that's what sets us apart from the rest, is that we just truly care about the results first. And we obviously want to help you get results. So we run challenge groups every single month. But then also, when coaches join our team, we are extremely committed to helping you have a smart start. And we do that through our Coach Training University or our Coach Apprenticeship Program. And through there, we help you to launch your business. We help you to get started right. We help you to share, not sell, how to use social media, how to post on social media without being annoying, you know, how to invite, how to handle objections. That is our job. When you join us, we are not just going to throw you in there and tell you to figure it out on your own. There is going to be support and guidance and team calls and the possibility to get on one-on-one calls every single step of the way. But also know this, you don't have to have any pressure to sell. If you just want to be somebody that receives the 25% discount, by all means, do that. If it's going to make you stay on it longer, then we want to keep you as a part of that. So that's fine. Or you can work a full-time job. You can have, I mean, we have lots of coaches that have high profile, high paying, great careers, but they love Beachbody because it's an outlet for them to feel fulfilled, to feel passionate, to know they're giving back, to do something good for themselves and for others. You know, and we do all kinds of great things like push to diamond groups, and we do team building trainings and retreats like we just did in Destin, Florida, and weekly team calls, and we have guest speakers. You know, we are just committed to every step of the way to helping you build the business that's going to make you feel successful. So how do you do this, right? How do you make fitness your business? I think number one, you have to be willing to lead by example. You have to be willing to share that lifestyle in some way, whether it is on Instagram or it is on Facebook or it is out in the community. You have to share tips. What's working for you? It's not just about posting a sweaty selfie, but it's about saying to people, I feel ya. It's a rough day today. I don't want to get up either, but I know that I feel good after I crush a workout. So let's do this. Let's hold each other accountable. Right? Or maybe you ate ice cream for lunch and you're like, man, I screwed up my day. Make a post about the ice cream. Talk about how, sure, it's a bad meal, but it's not a bad day. It's not a bad life. It's a mistake. You're real. You're human. And when you talk about that, what's helped you to be successful, what your mindset is in your weight loss, people are going to be attracted to that. Right? People are going to be attracted to that. And that was me. I shared a lot at the beginning about how I was a busy mom with 2 toddlers at home and making my life healthier. So what do you need to do? Here's the next step. Now I want you guys to start thinking about what questions you have, because I know there's a little bit of a delay. So we're going to get ready to wrap up in about 5 minutes, and then you'll be able to ask questions, and I'm happy to answer if it's about signing up as a coach, right? All right. So here's the thing. We are the dream team. We are an incredibly unique team where we work together. No matter how big we get, we still come together. We still run trainings together. We do our own things, but we do enjoy working together. So now the next step is for you to get signed up. So I want you to do this. Go to the person that invited you here. Go to the person you follow. Go to the person that you're inspired by and say, I'm ready to take the leap of faith. I realize that there may never be a perfect time. I may never fully 100% have nothing to do on my social calendar, but I can't stop thinking about this. And I want to be a coach. Will you teach me how to be successful? And the answer is going to be yes. And then number 2, you got to sign up. And the challenge pack is the best way to go. You get your $40 coach sign-up fee waived. You get a fitness program of your choice. So if you already have one, think about which one you want to do next. You get Shakeology on Home Direct. So if you already have Shakeology, cancel it, reorder the challenge pack, whether it's Beachbody On Demand or 21-Day Fix or Fix Extreme, or the 3-day refresh. But it gives you free shipping, a discounted price. You get your fees waived, and it makes so much more sense than trying to just pay for everything individual. Although you can pay $40. You can sign up to be a coach and get Shakeology, but it's about $140 for that reason, which means you might as well have just bought the cheapest challenge pack in the first place. All right. The third option is if you're military or you're a veteran. If you or your spouse is military, you can actually sign up for free. If your spouse is a veteran and you can provide that documentation, then you can sign up as a veteran. So your monthly fees are $16.95. And that's it. There's no annual fee. There is no cancellation fee. If you change your mind and you decide this is not for you, you can cancel or change at any time. So the next step for you guys is to talk to the coach who invited you here so we can get you signed up. We are kicking off our new Coach University on October 3rd. And I know for myself, I have a limited number of spots available. And if you want to participate in the Coach University, and let me preface this by saying you can't already be a coach. So if you're a new coach and you're listening to this, please, please, please realize that this does not apply to you unless you are one of my personally sponsored coaches. All right, so I am accepting applications for the Coach University to get people started right. It's an online course that I run with a weekly small group call and then daily posts to help you navigate through the first 30 days of your business. So, what'd you like most about this presentation? Do you feel like this would be a good fit for you? Do you want to be a customer or do you want to be a coach? So now's the time for you to really think about what's going to be next. And I want you to realize this, guys. You know, I didn't have it all together either. I'm a hot mess. If you looked at my office, you'd see papers everywhere. You'd see laundry on the living room couch. You'd see dishes in the sink. You'd see my bed is unmade today. I haven't washed my hair. I just threw in some dry shampoo. I'm not perfect, but I really love what I do. I really love being a coach. And I didn't know how I was going to be successful, but I just knew that I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I wanted to inspire other people to look at me and say, it's because of you I didn't give up. There is no greater joy than knowing you are able to make that kind of an impact in this world. So what I challenge you guys to do now is to take that leap of faith, to get started, to sign up, but to spend the rest of the day, go through the videos that I'm going to post. I'm going to post videos all day long. Watch them, ask questions, soak it all in, and then fill out the coach application. Let me know you're ready to sign up, and let's get you started. All right? So I am going to take a quick moment to just make sure that, that you guys don't have any other questions. And then I will let you go. All right. I stopped needing so much caffeine. I'm more energized. Yep, absolutely. All right. Any questions that you guys have along the way? Questions? Was this helpful? Do you feel like this gave you some great information about what coaching is all about? And what being a part of the Dream Team entails? I hope that you guys realize that we just are an incredibly unique and amazing team, and I'm so thankful for your time today. So, all right, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you back over there in that event page. And yes, I will keep it up from now until the end of the week, so you can go back, you can actually check everything out and ask any more questions you have. All right, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye, everybody.